up, everybody? It's your man, Mr. SK, all day, Scrappy KILMORE. If you're not already subscribed, do yourself a favor, do me a favor more accurately, but do us all a favor. Subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to comment on it. Give me some feedback, what you think. Anyway, today, what I want to talk about, first of all, what we got in the background here is a little Battlefield 1 gameplay. New map, I forget the name of it, but it's also a new game mode, Frontlines, which is actually, I think, a very fun game mode, should I say. Now, what I'm doing today is I'm trying to unlock the Patty LaBelle, as I call it, sniper rifle, and to do that, you have to get 5 headshots in a single round with the Russian 1895, and then 10 trench periscope spot assists. So this round here, I'll be getting the 5 headshots. Anyway, what I want to talk about today, I want to talk about what will be the next big shooter franchise to take over. A lot of people, there's a lot of talk going around YouTube and Twitter right now that Call of Duty is either dead or dying. If that's the case, then what do you think will be the next franchise to take over? Will it be Battlefield 1? As you see, like, here I'm playing Battlefield 1. I like Battlefield 1. My first experience with the Battlefield franchise was back on the Xbox One. Yeah, well, the first Xbox, should I say, the original Xbox. I had Battlefield 2. That was a really, really fun game. Xbox 360 comes around, I get Battlefield Bad Company, and I really didn't like that game. Left a really sour taste in my mouth. So I didn't buy Battlefield 2. I'm sorry, Bad Company 2, because it, like I said, it left a sour taste in my mouth. And I didn't buy Battlefield 3 because I was on the fence about it. After I heard how great of a game Battlefield 3 was, I bought Battlefield 4. I bought Battlefield Hardline, and I've been playing Battlefield ever since. I'm having a lot of fun with Battlefield. Now, Hardline was kind of, but it still was fun. It didn't have as long a life cycle as I thought it would, and it was only because of the premise. But what I like about the premise, though, even though it wasn't a home run, they took a swing and tried something else, They tried something. A lot of companies, when they get these franchises, they won't try. Watch this. Watch. One shot. Look, boom, collat, double headshot. All right. Sorry about that. A lot of these franchises, they get so set in their groove, in their niche, if you will, niche, whatever you want to call the word, however you pronounce it, tomato. Anyway, they get so caught up in that, and they want to be comfortable to make, their money and to make a good product, that they're scared to try anything. Battlefield took a chance with Hardline. They took a chance with Battlefield 1. And to me, it paid off. Battlefield 1 is a great game. World War I setting is amazing. A lot of people don't like it. Oh, you can't customize. Well, if it wasn't for World War I, with the advances in technology that hit the battlefield for the first time, pun intended, Battlefield High, for the first time ever in war, ever, in the history of ever. I can't stress the word ever enough. Anyway, this is what it all spawned from. Every new weapon you see all spawned from here, and it's sad to say that it come from the fact that it's all profiteering. War profiteering really started with World War I. War became a big business. But what I like about World War I as a setting is it's a historical point in time. The First World War changed the world. It really did. As well as the Second World War. They changed the world. Historical standpoints is something I like. You either learn from your history or you repeat your history. So everybody should be knowledgeable of where we come from and know where we're going. Straight up. That's no two ways about it. That's the truth. Anyway, they didn't like that there wasn't much customizing. Well, there wasn't much customizing. You can't customize too much because there wasn't stuff to customize back then. You know what I mean? A lot of World War One, you know, your scopes. A lot of people used iron sights in World War One. Your snipers, a lot of them used iron sights. Some of them used scopes. But this was all new technology. You can't expect to have all of this technology just come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? This was the dawn of it all. That's really what it was the dawn. All that stuff followed. So if it wasn't for this, you wouldn't have your dark matter camos in games. You know, this started it all. Now, another thing I like about Battlefield, I play a lot of Conquest. I play Frontlines now too because this game mode is really fun. If you haven't played this game mode, it's fun. But what I like about it is when you play Conquest, when you play a game like Frontlines, each round will last 20 to 30 minutes easy. And to me, I'd rather do that than do a bunch of 5-minute games. You know what I mean? That to me is fun. It feels like you're immersed into the battle. You know, to me, that's fun. Now, another game that came out around the same time. Well, there was 3 games that came out at the same time within a 3-week span of each other, as a matter of fact. Battlefield 1 came out. Titanfall 2 came out, and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare came out, all within a 3-week span of each other. So, that Titanfall 2, a lot of people like that. I like it, but to me it has a lot more downfalls. Now, it is a huge improvement from Titanfall 1, which I thought Titanfall 1 was a good game. Titanfall 2 is a huge improvement of that. But it's still, to me, it has some downfalls. Now, this is me personally. This is all my opinions. I'm not too big on the Titans. They don't really do nothing for me. So I play a lot of pilot versus pilot because I would rather play against a person. You know, that's the same reason in Call of Duty I don't play much zombies. I would rather play against a person than AI. Now, sure, your Titans, you have people controlling them. But say if you play, I think it's attrition. If you play attrition, you have people, you have the pilots, but you also have the AIs, like the grunts and the scepters and all that stuff. And to me, it don't do nothing for me. I really play the pilot versus pilot. Some more downfalls I have, to me, map design. The maps are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful, but there's so many high points, and that's all people tend to do is either stick to the high points into a bed or to a room, and they do a lot of camping. Now, if you have the high point and you're camping, you're almost impossible to get out of that high point. It takes teamwork to flank, and Titanfall at the same time has the same kind of Call of Duty community to where they have a hell of a lot of campers, but they have a lot of people that also don't like to work in teams. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you don't have somebody back there to flank them campers, you're in for a long day, and there's a lot of spawn camping as well. So, Titanfall 2, I think it'll take another game, Titanfall, should I say, franchise. I think it'll take another game or two to really make that big leap to let us know where they'll actually be, where they'll actually stand as far as trying to be King of the Hill. And, I mean, we may have some games we may know about coming out. Destiny 2 is coming out. I didn't care too much for Destiny 1. I didn't like the way it was set up, but Destiny 2 could bring something totally different to the table. I want to know what you guys' opinions are. What do you think could be the next game to take over as King of the Hill in the shooter franchise? Do you think it'll be a Battlefield? Do you think it'll be Titanfall? Do you think it'll be Destiny, Overwatch? Do you think Call of Duty will stay on top? We all know that kings fall. That's just the way of the world. You learn from history, kings fall. I mean, a lot of people have had a lot of fun with Call of Duty. I've had fun with Call of Duty for over 10 years. Is it time for a switch, though? Is it time for something else to come up? Or do you think Call of Duty is just going to keep ruling? I mean, it's hard for me to tell. It's hard for me to say. I'm going to have fun playing as many games as I can in the meantime. With that being said, it's your man, Mr. SK, all day, Scrappy KILMORE. Don't forget to drop a like, comment if you like what you see, and if you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe. You won't be sorry. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.